Okay, folks, we are back and we're getting ready to play another late night session of Horizon Zero Dawn. Picking up where we left off last time. And if you bear with me, I'm going to hit continue, let the game load while I go onto my laptop, make sure that I can actually get set up so I can see my chat. So that as you good folks come on and watch me and drop me notes, I can actually see what they are. So bear with me 1 second while I get that straightened out. And we're almost there. And we're about to get started. If I remember correctly where we left off last time, hey Vlad, how you doing? Good to see you. Just responded to the folks in chat. Yeah, where I left off last time, I had was working on some side tasks while I was on my way to the next quest and taking a look at my map. I had just done the cauldron here, which gave me a little bit more ability to override a larger number of machines than before. One of the main quests is taking me way back into this territory, which is closer to where I started. I hit up a tall neck, which revealed a nice chunk of the map. And there's another main quest down here. So let me take a quick look at that quest. Let's see. Go back to the map. What's the name of this quest? This is Collateral is the name of this quest. I believe this is a main quest. It's for it into the Borderlands. Show a map. And what is this one? Go to the Spurflints. Hold on, I gotta find this. I want to try and find this in my quest. We may not be looking in the right set. That's not a side quest. Ah, it's one of the errands. That's it. Captured by the. Hunting for the lodge. So hunting for the lodge will take me back. Just trying to decide what. Okay, I've got two quests over here. One over here. This is like a level 20 quest. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna come over here and do this side quest here first for the hunting lodge. I think. Either way, I'm going to come back here to this, where is it? I've got some fast travels built up, so I'm going to use it. Save me some time of walking all that way. This should put me back into the city. Once it finishes loading. I'm going to try and close the books on some of these side quests before I travel all the way back to in the other direction. So kind of continuing along with what I was doing yesterday was just last week was just trying to close out whatever tasks that I can before I leave this area. I may be out of it for a little while. And we are almost loaded, and we can get into some of the action here. Come on. So we're going to try and do the hunting lodge side task. Not sure what it's going to come up with. It's one of the lower level ones, so I should be able to have an easier time of it, and then I'll move on to some of the higher level side quests and errands, or whatever they're classified as. Okay, we're back in the city of Meridian. Got this one selected, which is right where I want to be.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life. Should be out there fighting machines.
You there! Can you help me? Just a moment of your time, please.
Yes, you're very friendly.
There's another side quest over here. 17 steps away. I'll activate that one a little bit. I want to kind of try and stay on task. Who's this guy?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Carja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge, exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Carja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Carja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
The Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Okay. I don't know, the Carja soldiers remind me of, well, those of you that watch Game of Thrones, their helmets at least remind me of the Lannister helmets from Game of Thrones. Well, let's go into the hunting lodge and see what we can find out.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Okay.
If you insist on staying, you'll want to introduce yourself to Assis upstairs. Go on.
Okay.
I met Enora when I was a child. All I remember now is how heavy her bow was.
Good day.
Another side quest here. We've got a Red Maw 1. Let's see what this says. Just reading this really class, especially in the case of Red Maw, most terrible of Thunderjaw is a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few have laid eyes upon it have survived. And among them, even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I've endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded as of this writing. The terror of the south still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone on his armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year, the reign of the Sun King Jiren, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered. 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived, though never proven. This is widely thought to be the Red Maw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year, the reign of the Sun King Jiren, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from the Sunstone Rock to track the machine or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south. 3 blasted, 1 stomped, never proven, but thought to be Red Maw's work. Let me summarize this. They sent out 6 more mercenaries from Meridian. 1 returned with ribs crushed and clavicle fractured, but actually alive. He spoke of Thunderjaw, which split a man in half with a single bite. It's the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine, and the one that gave it a name. The next summer, they sent out 8 guys to track it down. None came back. 6 bodies were found in a very messed up way. Later on, the Hunter's Lodge sent an expedition. They sent out 3 pairs of hunters. Only 1 pair came back, reporting the deaths of the others. Survivors were sacrificed for their cowardice. Let's see. The next encounter, caravan was destroyed. 15 mercenaries went after the machine. Only 3 of them came back. So it looks like it's more of the same. More and more people go out to hunt for this thing, and they come back dead. Last known sighting of the Red Maw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting at Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush Talena arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds. As Red Maw lumbered off through the trees, you can see the spear of our mentor embedded in its hide. So whatever that thing is, it's nasty and it kills lots of people. And here's the guy I gotta talk to.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Enora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Alright, he is a jerk. Talk to Talana.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Moth. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first, becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his Thrush is promoted in his place. No matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Alright. 3 Sawtooth trophies, 2 Ravager trophies, and a Stalker trophy. Stalkers are tough, but the others I've been able to manage to beat. Alright, where's the way out? This way. Stalker trophy. Wow, it's taking me way down south. Sawtooths. Sawtooths. And what's this up here? Ravagers. Ravagers. Alright. So seeing how this might take a while. Let's see if I can head for the Stalker Trophy first, since it is the closest.
Anora? Huh. They would know a port.
Let's see how I'm doing on IRLs. Make sure I've got plenty of arrows saved up.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
There we go, they've got a working elevator. Interesting. Elevator's taking its time to get here. All right. Going down.
The sky's getting lighter. Dawn's coming.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Check out these items.
You're in the thick of it.
Wow.
We all have our place in the order of things.
These aren't good.
Fairly big city here.
Won't find better wear.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Check out these wares. Would you like to buy something today?
Alright, I can finally see my waypoint.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. Freeholds were warned.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
That's what the orders are for, to save lives. Good day, citizen.
Perfect weather for a walk.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Fatal inheritance. Oh, that's kind of a long way, so I'm gonna keep going on my current quest.
These are dark days. Machines have gone feral.
Which is gonna eventually take me past a metal flower, which is always nice to collect. There's a corrupted zone that's level 23 right near here. And we'll see what we can do. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
I tell you, never have children if you can avoid it.
You wouldn't be so eager to speak with me if you do.
Alright, there is a campfire just ahead.
These damn Oseram, stirring up tensions.
There it is. Some striders nearby. I'll have to watch out for. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to sneak down here. Grab a few supplies.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
This one's kind of on alert. Remember to hold down the button. Hopefully if I hit him square in that blaze caster, he'll explode. Nope. But they are running off.
few minutes anyway.
Oh, bet you didn't like that. Oh, what's this? Grease is calling. What's this? Greece experienced a historically authentic holographic rendering of antiquity's greatest civilization. Exert full autonomy over your ancient Athenian adventure. Still hand in hand with it's an advertisement for a game. Another data point. Talking about craft beer. Coupons. This is stuff from the old world. How come I didn't notice I had these? Oh, there was a space program that got canceled out. Orbit 3K2 initiated cycle, whatever. Huh? Where did I find that, anyway? Sawtooth.
No room. Should be a metal flower somewhere around here. May as well grab that along the way. That may not be so easy to get to. Our eyes on the prize. I'm going to go back into my inventory, resources.
happens. I'm gonna drop this. Just want to make some room in here. I don't really need these. Ancient metal eye. I don't think I need these right now. Alright, just making a little room in here.
Killing machine that disappears into thin air. Just what the world needs.
So there's a stalker around here. Alright, he ran away.
Now they're hunting me. You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Got my butt beat. Just as I was getting my beat on him. That's one down. I gotta redo this inventory stuff again that I did before. Let's see, we can drop that. Drop that. Quick save. Alright. Make sure those striders are out of my way.
Full already.
Make sure my mark is still here. Yeah, it is all the way up there. Alright, I'll just...
Stocking up. Got their attention. Just stay out of their way for now.
Okay, took out the Strider that was trying to make life difficult for me. Alright. Bad guys I want are over this way. That's a stalker. They go invisible though. Got a weakness for shock. Unfortunately, I don't have any shock weapons right at the ready.
I can get out of this.
Uh-oh. Unfortunately, none of those things are stalkers.
I think I'm in the clear. Got a nice shot on him. I actually want him to charge me so he comes into that trip line that I sent. Sometimes I just don't do what you want him to do. it now.
Missed. Shoot.
Killing machine that disappears into distance.
Got a second one hunting you now. Second and a third one hunting me. Alright. I think I killed all of them.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Alright, that part of the hunt went well. Let's see if I can get on top of that. I should also try to get
I can't spare the weight.
inventory. Let's see, I can drop some of these less useful mods. Alright, so I did manage to defeat some of these nasty little stalkers, which is a good thing. Let's see. Hello Mark, how you doing? Let's see, I'm gonna make my way back to the campfire so I can save my progress. Completed one of the more difficult parts. This quest. Sawtooths will be a little bit of a challenge to kill, but not if I set it up correctly. Okay, I did a save so I don't lose my gear. Now let's see. The thing I want to get is all the way up there. Let's see, I think I have to go around this way to get to it. But I got a feeling I'm going to run into some creatures I'm going to have to stop. Yep, there's one. Easy peasy. If I sneak up on him and he's not paying attention, I can end this real quick. And he's not paying attention. Never used the rope caster before. Not quite sure what it does. Those broadhead arrows came in handy. Oh, yep, medical supplies are good. Something over there in the distance, maybe.
Keep that for later.
Let's see. How do I get on top of that thing? Scan around for problems. Gotta be a way to climb up this thing. Regular animal, not a threat. On the wall, I don't see any handholds to climb. There's some creatures up ahead. I bet you I have to fight my way through them. See, that's where those stalkers are. Or where those stalkers were, rather. So let's see, I think I killed off all the stalkers, but they did leave behind some traps. Another Lanceborn there. Another Lanceborn there. What I want to try and do. Sneak up there and override them. There's got to be a way to climb up that. Just gotta stay clear of those orange things so I don't alert them. Override here. And
to override these machines, I guess
slip back into hiding. And let it do my fighting for me. Other creatures here. Yep, there's more stalkers out here.
It's on to me.
Not need to be getting into this much trouble. I'm all out of healing potions, it's bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Well, good thing I saved my game. So now I know there's no way to get up that hill from this side. And I know there's more creatures over there than I want to deal with. So I'll go back to my next save. I'll take my trophy and be good with it. Let's see what else is over here. I just have a hard time believing that there's no way up there. Alright, we're gonna try not to... Alright, these guys have come back.
Clever.
Well, that scared him off. Aha. That's not even a handhold. Looks like one.
Come on. Low and quiet does it.
Alright, they are out of my way at least. Three sawtooths I gotta get. Two ravagers. Three sawtooths. Ravager site is all the way up here, I think. I've been there before. Now what the heck is over here? More Ravagers. I have been over to this one, though. Let's do a fast travel there. Go kill 2 Ravagers. I think this is a place where I can use the easy method. Just knock off their cannons, pick up the cannons, and kill them all. Let's load. Yeah, I'm really using the fast travel packs a lot more. Makes a lot more sense when you have to jump around the map and you don't feel like walking long distances every time. Come on, you can load. Come on. Alright, now we want to queue up. Knowing what's coming, I want to queue up these. Put a mark on this site so I know which direction to go in. Exactly the spot that I remember, but it'll do. Trick with these guys is to get one of them to come to you. That's what I'm looking for.
Again.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. That hurt. Now I'm in trouble. Reassess. So I did what I wanted to on the first guy, but he dropped his Ravager cannon too far away from me. I wasn't counting on shell walkers being right on top of me. Now this guy's still got his cannon.
Got it. Now, if I can manage to sneak over there and grab one of those Ravager cannons, I can
slaughter these guys pretty quickly.
Looks wicked.
Oh, what the hell is that? Problem is now I'm running out of health. There's another Ravager cannon on the ground somewhere. Killed a couple of things.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. I thought they'd go on forever.
Alright, so that Ravager survived my onslaught. Did clear out the shell walkers that were getting in my way. Oh, I got killed. I almost had him. Try and sneak around this way. There's another spot where there's 2 Ravagers and they were much easier to get to. Oh man, these damn shell walkers won't leave me alone. All right, let's try this again. No, I can't. That's the problem. That's a problem. I'm getting jumped by too many things at once. Not going to quite engage him yet.
Low and quiet does it.
Alright, I got one. To disarm both of them.
Pass the test. Easy, easy.
Head back. I wanted to follow me. a little bit more.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Gonna have to whittle these guys down.
It's a start. Alright. Whew. Got my 2 Ravager trophies. That was not easy. I think I'm gonna try using the rope caster.
Alright, I need sawtooth trophies now. Oh, the sawtooths are way down here. And down here. Let's see. I don't think I'm getting those tonight because it's getting a little late. So let's see. I think that's enough of my hunting adventures tonight. I do have to get 3 sawtooths, which should go fast once I get to them. I never figured out how the hell I get on this hill. This stalker site's a little too dangerous to hanging around in. I didn't see any way to climb up all the way around this way before, at least before I got into trouble. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fast travel back to here. And I think I'm going to have to hoof it over to the stalker site when I get back to that. So let's wait for this to load out. I think I'm going to do this one quest and then work on some of the others. Excuse me. I may follow up on the quest where I find out what happened to Olin. I've got another quest where I got to meet Erend. That's down here, and another side quest to go check out a villa. It's all in a similar area, so starting from here will set me up for that. So let's do a quick save. Take another quick look at the map. So yeah, this Fatal Inheritance side quest is on the way. Well, this Sawtooth site is ridiculously far, but I could potentially hit this one up and then make my way over to this one without too much trouble, because this is not really that far. Alright, so let's see, one last thing. I really should stock up on healing stuff while I'm here, but I'll do that another time. While we have merchants and stuff. Let's see, I've got 2 skill points to work with. I could do balanced aim. Let's see, I don't have enough for the good stuff. I could do doubles the capacity of the medicine pouch. That's always good. I'm always really low on stuff like that. Let's see, some of this stuff's good, but I really need 3 points for it. I'm kind of torn if I want to. These are really dead-end skills. I'll take this. Always need room for more stuff. So let's see. So the hunting lodge, I've got to get my 3 sawtooth trophies, and I can finish out that objective. Sawtooth should be a little bit easier. I know how to take care of them. They're pretty vulnerable to fire as long as I don't let them attack me too much, like I did last time I tangled with them. So I died a lot today, but I got a couple of things done. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. So if any of you are still hanging in there, Thanks for watching and following my adventures with Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a really cool game. It's very tough, as you can see, and there's a lot to it. I'm not even halfway through the game, and I'm already,
Check out
you know,
these wares.
and I'm deep into it, and there's no end in sight. So, oops, wrong button. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off. Be back again tomorrow night. I'll do some more robots. I may do a little bit of more PS4 gaming before that. We'll see how it goes. And have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you around.
Fine goods.